Well, here it is, the granddaddy of them all, Cataratas de Iguacu. The mighty Iguacu Falls, the biggest waterfall in the world. There's something like 275 waterfalls here. When there's a lot of water, it pushes the 300 mark. When there's a little water, it goes down to 200. I have no idea how they come up with that. I mean, is that one waterfall? So the Iguacu River comes down and hits a bend right here, and this is the biggest part of the river. You can't even see it. It's called the Devil's Throat. I don't know how to say it in Portuguese, like Diablo Gargantua or something like that. Terrible Portuguese. Let's take a look here. You can see we're standing at the top of a nick point. A nick point is where the water comes off. It falls down into the plunge pool. So apparently this area here is about 1.7 miles of waterfalls. This rim of all of this basalt. And we're kind of in the middle of the horseshoe right here. Over here's the Argentinian side. And this is Brazil. And there's a major thunderstorm that just came through. That's why there's nobody out here. That's why I'm out here. But all of this waterfall is possible because of the Iguacu River. The Iguacu River is about 1 kilometer across. And at its largest spot, it's twice the width of Niagara and 100 feet taller. That would be this spot right here, straight ahead. Spot that you can't really see. Let's take a look here. So all of this land was created like 1.5 million years ago. This is all basalt. And much like Hawaii, there was some volcanic activity that created this basalt plateau. And then what happened was, due to that volcanic activity, there was a fissure that opened up in the earth, a crevasse in the earth. And that's what we're standing in right now. This is inside of the crevasse. And the water flows over the plateau and into the crevasse. This waterfall is relatively new, only 25,000 years old by geologist standards. That's pretty recent. So 25,000 years ago, the water didn't exist. But the river has meandered and found the low spots and found its way all the way here. And now we're coming to the Devil's Throat itself, La Gargantua de Diablo. This is half of the Iguacu River flows through this part right here. So half of all of the waterfalls are coming through that one spot right there. It's a huge volume of water, probably on par with only Niagara as the largest. And as far as I can tell, there's only been one other waterfall in the history of the world that's been bigger than this one, and that is in Washington State. It's called Dry Falls. It's non-existent. It was formed during an ice age. A ice dam, I think it's the Missoula Ice Dam, collapsed and created the world's biggest waterfall, which is non-existent. You can visit the site today. There's no water, but you can clearly see that there was some huge thermal activity there. Hydro activity, not thermo. Speaking of thermo, it's warm. It may look chilly here, but it's actually quite warm. Let's go out and have a look at the precipice here. Let's do a quick panorama here. Quick look around. This is just a fraction of the waterfalls also. Around that corner, there are much more. So you can take the boat ride that we were on was right there. But you can go around the corner, there's more to see. Many different tiers of waterfalls. Here at the mighty Catarata de Iguacu in Brazil.